Jordan from Dream Theater, and you recently released an album in September, and it has been very well received. And you were even nominated for a Grammy. How does that feel?
It feels awesome. It's been a wonderful, last couple of years basically with the group since we had some major changes. Things have actually been going beautifully. The Grammy thing is great. You know, I mean, we do our music. It's it's kind of music that it's rock music, but it's not like commercial rock music. So the fact that we get some acceptance from the mainstream and get noticed on a broader scale is always good. I mean, it doesn't. Some people are afraid. Oh, Dream Theater is going to change their style. They're going to become like a commercial band. But the reality is, we do what we do. We've been doing it for a long time. We're going to continue doing that
to that's great.
The best of our abilities and make great music. And hey, if we can latch on to a larger audience and have more people know about us, then fantastic.
It's great, but it feels. I think it feels like progressive music had a bit of a revival the last few years. Do you agree? Yeah. Would you think why?
I mean, it's so interesting. I mean, some of the markets we go into, we can really see the band, kind of like our band. Speaking from this point of view, we can see our band kind of like expanding the market and it's growing. But beyond just us, I mean, I see things even like the magazine that comes out of the UK, which is the Classic Prog. It's like this big thing, and it sells a lot of copies, and people are really interested. And there's a lot of groups doing this kind of music, and it definitely is something that is coming back.
Yeah, I think that's great too. I like this sort of music. But you have a very devoted fan base. Do you think that has something to do with you being very devoted to them? Because from my point of view, you are really.
Well, I mean, we've always given our fans around the world a lot of energy. I mean, when we tour, we try to cover all the ground, make sure we get there, and we try to open up new markets. And we really appreciate the fact that we're appreciated as well. And personally, I'm happy and interested and willing to reach out and do things.
You have something really cool in your backpack. You have been voted the best keyboard player of all times.
It's really hard to take that kind of stuff totally.
But it's very big. But
and maybe it depends what poll you look at as well.
Yeah, well, but it's
but the fact that
still,
any poll, the fact that a major rock whatever publication could say that, it's very flattering. I mean, I just do my work. I practice.
Of all times.
I practice hard, and I tour the world and do what I do, and if things like that come back, well then it's really wonderful. It's really wonderful. Yeah.
What's coming next?
Well, this tour has really just begun. This is the first leg. It's been a long leg. It's almost 2 months long. And then we get home for 2 weeks, and then we're going to tour North America. And certainly after we're all done touring, I don't exactly know when, then we'll take a nice break. And then, as we usually do, we'll go back into the studio. Work on another album.
Okay.
So we're already kind of bouncing some ideas back and forth about what that could be. Nothing that is announceable or even formed enough to
you get ideas
to speak
being
of.
on tour?
Well, we start to think about like the preparation. Like, we learned a lot with this tour because I think that we all feel like this is the grandest Dream Theater tour yet. And the feedback has been that it's really the best Dream Theater tour that people have seen. It's a big show. There's a lot of elements to it, and it was intense putting it together. And because of that, we learned so much, and we want to make the next tour even better. So we talk about how to do that. So the tour plus the album, and kind of like relating them and bringing them together. It's funny how the process works. It's just
constant.
Step by step, kind of putting it together until it becomes real and things happen.
That's cool. Thank you for talking to us, and thank you for watching. Jordan from Dream Theater.
Thank you so much.